Welcome back into the Sports Source, the segment brought to you by Safety Systems. Before you have someone install a security system for your home or office, check the fine print on the contract. I bet that their low introductory monitoring rate lasts about a year only. At Safety Systems, that's a minimum of 3 years at the introductory rate, possibly more. Plus, it's local service, local monitoring. Folks, I've been telling you about Safety Systems for years because I use Safety Systems. They are spectacular, best in East Tennessee. Give them a shout. All right, we have our recruiting guru. Do you like the word guru? I toss that around for you and Josh all the time. I can't think, or Swami, I don't know. I'll come up with something other than guru. Expert would be nice, but I prefer something goofy like guru. Sure. Ryan Callahan from GoVols 24/7. 24/7 Sports has their national rankings. It's dead period right now in August, so let's check it out and see where Tennessee is. As of last night, you got Alabama number 1, Georgia 2, Texas A&M 3, LSU 7, Tennessee 14th, followed by Ole Miss, Auburn, South Carolina, Mississippi State, all kind of bunched together. A lot of SEC schools in that top 18. Ryan, in terms of where Tennessee sits in their list and where they're coming out of the dead period, how do you feel about this Tennessee class as of right now?
I think they're in a good spot. I think the big thing is they're at 18 commitments. That's a healthy number to have going into the season. You're now at the point where you're not just waiting on a few big names, but you are getting close to just maybe filling some of those final needs, waiting on some top targets. You're not having to worry about filling up the class. So I think that's a good spot to be in going into the season. Rankings-wise, they're about where probably you'd forecast them to be at the end of the year. I think a top 15 class is a reasonable expectation. They still have a chance to go up, but it's going to depend on whether they can get some of those big names still out there. Darnell Wright, the 5-star offensive tackle from West Virginia, Quavaris Crouch, the 5-star athlete from North Carolina, and Chris Bogle, a top 100 defensive end linebacker from South Florida. You get some guys like that, you got a chance to climb toward that top 10. So that's the key, but they're in a good spot going into the season.
All right, now we've talked about this guy all summer. Everybody's still waiting for him to arrive. He was kind of the crown jewel of the signing class back in February for Jeremy Pruitt, J.J. Peterson, 4-star linebacker. At SEC Media Days, Pruitt said that he expected him to be here. He's still not here. Now there's talk that, well, as long as he's here by the first day of fall semester, which I think is the 22nd or 23rd, is coming up. But here's the thing. Should Vol fans expect to see him at this point? What's the latest on J.J. Peterson? Anyone, go ahead.
I think it's still a coin flip right now, whether he makes it in. I think anytime it gets this far, there's always a chance it doesn't work out. You know, Tennessee, Jeremy Pruitt has continued to express confidence that's going to happen. I don't think you can show a lot of confidence just yet, or at this point when it's gone this far. So still a coin toss. He's still got work to do, and the NCAA still has to give him the thumbs up. So a lot to be decided.
Once he gets his coursework done, if the GPA goes up, he's still got to get through the clearinghouse.
And that, you would think it will not be an issue, but it takes time.
But we all know that the clearinghouse, it may take an hour, it may take 10 days.
Well, I talked to Jeremy Pruitt about this roughly a week ago, and he said it could be today, it could be in 12 days, who knows. But he did feel optimistic about getting Peterson. But boy, the longer this thing drags on, we've seen history in the past, the more concern you have. So I don't know that people should be really confident about him coming here, even though the head coach feels pretty good about it.
And here's the thing, you want the bodies, obviously a talent, but the more time he misses, you're talking about a true freshman walking in here, the more time he misses, I would think that just sets him further and further back. Even if he does arrive on, say, the 22nd, you're going to have, what, 8-9 days before the first game? How much is he going to be ready to contribute early in the season?
Yeah, one thing people are forgetting, he's coming off a shoulder injury in the U.S. Army All-American Bowl, so I don't know that he's going to be ready to make a day one impact anyway. This might be a guy who would benefit from the new redshirt rule, get him ready for half the season, unleash in the second half of the season, and maybe still be able to redshirt him after playing him in only a handful of games this year.
There you go. All right, guys, appreciate it. When we come back, it looks like Jeremy Pruitt may be on the verge of making a real youth movement, just saying, all right, I'm going with the guys I've signed. We're going with the young guys out there. Is that the right move in year one? We will discuss next. Come on back.